They say ride it like a cowboy. Just ride it, ride that sucker right through. That's where the 2.2 million people come in. Would have died, maybe, but it would have been 1.6 to 2.2, and that's not acceptable. But there were a lot of people that said, I thought about it. I said, maybe we should ride it through. You know, you always hear about the flu. I talk about it all the time. We had a bad flu season. We're in the midst of a bad flu season. You know, we had a bad season last year as an example, a bad flu season. And you'll have 35, 36, 37,000 people die, sometimes more, sometimes less. But this is different, and part of this is the unknown. And part of it also is the viciousness of it. 1.6 to 2.2. A friend who went to a hospital the other day.
I think you heard us that we were very worried about the numbers and how they were increasing in Louisiana, how they were increasing in Cook County, how they were increasing in Dearborn and Detroit. And I think those are areas that we're still watching very carefully. And like the President said, when people get this virus, some people do very poorly. And when certain metro areas get exposed to the virus, we see this really very rapid expansion. We think it may have been circulating there for a couple of weeks. I don't like to look backwards. I only like to look forwards, and really we are putting all of our effort into ensuring that the people of New Orleans, the people of the Detroit region, frankly, the people of New York. I mean, some of the fastest growing counties are not New York itself, New York City. When you look at it per 100,000, it's Rockland, it's Bergen. So, I mean, all of these places are people that have transited through cities, and that's why we really did want the travel advisory, just to really warn people to watch out for their own health, to really take their temperatures. And so it can go from 50, 100, 500 cases, and the next thing you know, it's 2,000, it's 4,000, it's 10,000. And because it then gets across all communities, people get very sick. It's 2,000, it's 4,000, it's 10,000. It's 2,000, it's 4,000, it's 10,000. They really take their temperatures. It's 2,000, it's 4,000, it's 10,000.
You made the comment about
it's 2,000, it's 4,000, it's 10,000. They really take their temperatures.
this can happen anywhere, and that's really one of the issues that we're concerned about.
It's 2,000, it's 4,000, it's 10,000. They really take their temperatures. It's 2,000, it's 4,000, it's 10,000.
Foot on the gas as opposed to on the brake. This is exactly what you see. There are a number of communities, cities, states, what have you out there, in which they're trickling along like that. Don't get complacent about that, because that's exactly the way the virus works. It goes like this, and then it goes up like that. That's what we're trying to avoid in multiple locations throughout the country. So we shouldn't take any solace in it, because they're very vulnerable to an explosion.
Mr. President, last question from me, sir. Just real quick. You took the test that first time, I remember that, and I think you took it last week, Mr. Vice President. Do you have a chance to take it again?
I think I'm waiting for that. But no, I haven't. But I think I will take it again if it's appropriate. I don't feel there's any symptoms. I don't notice. Have you noticed any sniffles? Nothing, right? So far, I haven't felt that way. I think it still holds. But that's put out by the professionals. I just wanted to say one thing. So I grew up in Queens, New York. And they have a hospital that's a very good hospital, Elmhurst Hospital, right? I've known it. I've known where it is. I can tell you the color on the outside, the size of the windows. I mean, I know it very well, right? Near my community where I live. I've been watching that for the last week on television. Body bags all over, in hallways. I've been watching them because they can't handle the bodies. There's so many of them. Essentially in my community, in Queens, New York, I've seen things that I've never seen before. I mean, I've seen them, but I've seen them on television in faraway lands. I've never seen them in our country. Elmhurst Hospital. Unbelievable people. When I see the trucks pull up, and these are trucks that are as long as the Rose Garden, and they're pulling up to take out bodies, and you look inside and you see the black body bags. You say, what's in there? It's Elmhurst Hospital. It's not supplies, it's people. I've never seen anything like it. These people are doing a fantastic job. And I just maybe want to finish off because I'd like to ask Mike, what do you think about what we've done and where do you think we're going? And how do you feel also, and you studied this so closely, how do you feel about the curve and the June 1st date? And that's aspirational, but I think that's really modified aspirational because I think we're going to hit it. And maybe we'll even beat it. Okay, Mike, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. And let me just join you in thanking the American people.